Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire Daily Challenge Run. This is November 19th, 2018, and as you can see we are currently playing as the Defect. Right now sitting on a grand total of 16 wins and 2 losses. It's been going pretty good. We've one loss out of my control. The other loss, I feel like I threw the run because I wasn't in the mood to record. I wasn't ready to record, but I did it anyway, and that was just a bad choice on my side. For now that we're going to be playing, we have Chimera, Diverse, and Binary. These all three suck, by the way. They're all really bad modifiers, and I hate every single one of them. So today's day is going to be exceptionally difficult for us. So let's go. Let's try our best though, but let's be prepared for the worst, and that is that this day is going to be very hard. So we want to obviously do all the elites that we can. Even though the daily is hard, it doesn't change the fact that I still need to do every single elite. So I'm actually going to start here, go from the more monster centric go, because, well, I mean, honest with you, I think that's the better approach, but you know, it is what it is. So our big concern now is that we only have 3 strikes and 3 defense. So you only get 3 strikes and 3 defense in the Chimera deck, which you could consider, you could contemplate to be good. You could be like, well, that's really good, right? 3 strikes, 3 defense. That's like, I started the one with 2 less strikes and 2 less defense in the deck. That's always good. But it seems to not be as strong as one would initially think. I'm not entirely sure why it is like that, but it just is like that. I think it's because you will find yourself in a position where you can't I'm gonna gamble. Of course when I gamble they will not give me what I need, but it's okay. That's a little frustrating. You took 5 damage there because 1 lightning bolt decided not to hit the front guy. Out of 4 lightning bolts we only got 1 hit, so that was frustrating. Clash. Okay, so Clash is almost impossible to play. Like if we have 5 skills. We have 5 skills and only 4 attacks. So Clash will be a 5th attack, which will balance the deck out pretty well. Poison is also not bad. I think I'm going to take the Clash though. I think this might be a situation where the Clash works out great for us. And as you can see right off the bat, it's just immediately going to work out great for us. So we're able to go like that. We're able to go like that. And I'll take 2, but I would have taken 2 regardless. So I might have even taken more, in all honesty. So I think that was the right choice. I'll take loot because of the power and we only have lightning at the moment. I will upgrade 2 cards. It was a bad upgrade, but it's okay. I will get a curse and upgrade or rest. I want to fight this elite, so I'm going to rest up. My HP is a little on the lower side. If I fight like the Lagavulin, I'm going to be in trouble. It is the Sentinels, which is kind of good, but also a little bit on the bad side, so that's slightly worrisome. I'm going to do it here. I think it's fine. So we got the loop out, which is just 3 damage per turn. So we do 6 damage per turn now. We got, okay, that's the only problem I didn't consider, but luckily we got to survive on exactly the right turn to get a survivor. So we get a good amount of defense out, and we get a nice Clash out. Okay, Daisies are going to wreck Clash. I might have not considered that correctly. That's on me. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to take a super gamble here, and I'm going to go for the 1 lightning ball hits the back guy. Okay, didn't happen, but we took a chance because either that hit and we got him killed, or that didn't hit and we didn't get him killed. So that's what it came down to, and I'm completely fine with that. So Clash is pretty much unplayable now because obviously the days in the deck are going to mean that Clash is never going to happen for us. So it's okay. They're just a fan for now. The worst possible Clash deck we could have got. The Slime's also bad. The Slime boss, obviously, because the Slime boss does give us a situation where we will get a lot of slime cards, which we obviously don't want in the deck. So he should be dead in the next turn. He should guaranteed be dead now. There we go. He was dead without us taking any more damage from that point, no matter what happened. See, now I don't want a second Clash. That's where you're pushing it. That's where you're pushing it. 1 Clash you can gamble with. 2 Clashes is a no-go, baby. It's a no-go. So I'm going to start with a bash onto you and then a strike onto you and end my turn. So he's basically 1 hit away from death, and then this guy's buffed, so he's going to vulnerable us. I want you to die, I think. I think it's very important that you die, and I'll defend. He's buffed. Why are you not buffing? It's okay, we're going to get enough block anyway, so it's not a problem. Beautiful. Beautiful. We took 1 hit of damage. That's not even that bad. I actually don't want to take barricade. I want to take the inflame, but I misclicked. So that's a big mistake on my side. Now one might come to bite us in the butt heavily. But you know what? That's life, I guess, you know. So that was... I made a big mistake by taking barricade there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did not mean to take barricade. I was going to take inflame. But my mouse is not nice. Okay, I have a very old mouse and it causes problems when I'm playing games. As you can see, lots of times I click and the click doesn't go through, etc, etc. It's just a situation of like I can't afford a proper mouse. So I'm stuck with this very old mouse that I have. I just kind of have to accept it. Oh, you woke up. You were not supposed to wake up. That was not part of the game plan there. But I guess we have a lot of lighting happening, so I guess that's maybe why you woke up. Pop that. I'll pop a defend and I'll pop a single strike. So we have a barricade up, but I don't think the barricade is going to ever mattering for us, so that's okay. I will bash and I will play a singular. I'll play a singular strike here actually. Like the lightning's not as good as the strike damage because he's vulnerable for 3 turns. So I'm very worried right now that we potentially could just die here. So I'm gonna play Survivor to get a little bit of barricade action happening. We only have to do 18 damage. So 18 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3. So right now we have to do like quite a bit of damage. So we're not going to kill this guy. Actually, he's going to die right now. Never mind. Beautiful. HP super low. Auto walls. Okay. Thunder is super good. I'm going to take it. Shop. I want to kind of move barricade now. But I feel almost like, you know, I've committed to barricade. So maybe I should go for barricade. And cold snap makes that happen. And I think... I don't know if I want... I mean, this curse kind of has to go, right? This curse is the big problem right now. Oh, but we want the curse... If you want the curse daily bonus, you want it, so... Whenever you shuffle this, your disco part gains 6 block. I mean, that could be good barricades. I'm going to take it. This is like a one and only time I've ever taken that, by the way. Jackal trades is tempting. I think I'll go for power potion, and that will be all. So we're going to want to rest up now, and then next thing we're going to want to attempt to upgrade the barricade if we can. Now, obviously, the ideal here is that I go through this without taking any damage, but it does look I'm just going to... Do I want to take 10? Or do I want to take 0? I'm going to take 0 here because I think we might be able to kill him without taking damage, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'm gonna go for it because if I can kill him without taking damage, obviously that's just really good because then I can get like almost like a free little situation going, and that worked out great. That worked out amazingly. I don't think I want any of those. So we're gonna want to up. I want to upgrade barricade, but if I don't rest, I think I'll just die. So I'm gonna gamble it. Give me barricade first turn. I think give me barricade first. I'm gonna pop this. Give me. Juggernaut is great. Juggernaut kind of works with what I'm doing. I kind of have a blocky type deck happening. It's really shitty, but it's kind of there. Barricade. Okay, so we got the barricade out. So that's the step 1 complete. Now step 2 is not dying right now. That's the big thing here for us. So I'm going to start with a cold... Wait, can I knock you down? 36 and a cold snap should do it, right? Let's just check. That should knock him down. Yes, it does. So we can start getting the barricade. 2 extra blocks. You know, it's, I mean, oh, yeah, we got a little bit more. So, you know, it kind of worked out great. Pop that. We're going to pop that, get rid of it. And we can even play Clash now. How nice is that? So we're going to take... We're not taking damage. Our perfect still intact right now. This is very nice. I didn't really expect to really get a perfect here. So if I could somehow sneak out a perfect here, I would be very happy. But I do not think that is unfortunately going to happen for us. It is going to happen because of the Juggernaut plays. Okay, no, but now we have 4 enemies, which is obviously super scary for us. But let's go like this and get rid of that. Can we kill off 1 so we don't have to take damage here? I don't think so, but I'm going to give him my best bloody go. Okay, so I think we lose our perfect here. Yes, we do. Okay. No perfect for us. It's fine. It sucks, but at least we're not dying. So if you think about it that way, technically speaking, who came out on top here? I think I did. So just keep playing all the blocks now because Juggernaut's going to do damage. So Fast and Juggernaut is amazing, by the way. So I would actually love to pick up a Juggernaut right here. Game, if you want to be so generous, give me a Juggernaut and I'll be a very happy man. Because Fast and Juggernaut seem to be some kind of amazing combination that I never thought of in my entire human life because I'm a freaking fool. Ooh, into Birdcage. I need cards. I need cards. But do I want that many curses though? That's the question. I don't think so. But I think, you know what? I do. Regret, regret, and shame. You know, not that bad. Singing bowl's kind of good. So we want to obviously, like, we have 4 curses, so either we're going to commit to the curse run, which I don't think is a good idea, or we're going to want to try and remove some of these curses. Those are our options right now. I think I might have gone a little bit too hard with that singing bowl. I might come to regret that, but let's find out. Especially on this fight. This fight's a really good prime example about where I'm going to immediately regret it. So, boom, regret it. We're regretting it right off the bat. That's a lot of incoming damage. How much damage should we take there? Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is really bad. I think we've taken like 30. We've literally taken about 40 damage so far on this fight, which obviously is a big problem for us. We cannot afford to take 40 damage in one fight. It's less than 40. It's like now it's more than 40, so that's really bad. So I'm like super irritated right now. And I'm kind of annoyed too, but you know, you take you take curse bowl, you need to pay the price to take a curse bowl. That's just how it goes. Okay? If you don't pay the price, it's your own fault. So we are kind of screwed right now. I think we might just lose this run now. I'm gonna add a card simply because I need to add cards to this deck, and I'm gonna tell you why I need to add cards to this deck, because I need to have a way to. I want to thin the deck, right? I want to thin the deck so that there's less, the curses show up less frequently. Because right now, like, look at this first turn, right? This first turn is atrocious for us. Like, what do? You obviously Survivor, and you play that. So Juggernaut would be really good for us, and I would be very happy if a Juggernaut would be kind enough to show up. So as you can see, one of the biggest problems we have right now is the Regret and the Centennial Puzzle combo that destroys you as a gamer, not the enemy as a gamer. And that's kind of where your problem lies, right? When you're destroying the enemy and not... When you're destroying yourself and not the enemy, you're in a bad place. We are going to die on this daily. It's pretty much guaranteed. I don't see us coming out of this daily on top in any way, shape, or form. So right now, I'm extremely worried, obviously. So these curses have to go. Basically, I need to remove a curse in the next shop. Next shop I go to, instant curse removal. That's my only option. There's no other option. That's what I have to do. Now, whether I can deal 17 more damage to this guy before I die is another question, or in its own right. Especially considering he's a little bit on the healing track right now. But, okay. At least we're not getting frailed. That's a big deal. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. A worst hand you've ever seen in your life. Okay, so obviously do not add 2 regrets to your deck, guys. Just FYI. Have to remove a regret. We have no choice. Regret is single-handedly killing me right now. Also, I want to probably take... Okay, well, let's think. What do we need in this deck? As a Juggernaut would be great. Dagger Throw is pretty good because you can recall move. I'm going to pick up one of these just so I have some form of survivability. Now, I don't actually want to fight elites now because now I'm very scared about the position I'm in. So this really isn't any super safe right? I'm going to take this one and pray. Oh, they did me so dirty. Please let me escape this. That was cruel, man. That was just straight up cruel. That was straight up cruelty. Okay, so we want to cold snap here, we want to loop here, and then we want to play the defend. And I'm going to look at how much block we need. 2, 9, that's 11, so we're taking 7. I think I'm going to take 7. I'm going to keep this block potion for when I kill this guy and this enemy gets vulnerable, because that's when I'm going to need it, as you all probably are aware. So Dagger Throw, obviously get rid of this. I think you have to survive it here. I think there's zero choice, you have to survive here. Get rid of space. I get rid of the thing because we're going to use it. Are we dead right now? I think we are dead right now. So I have to block potion, or I'm literally dead right now. So I've got 7 HP. So right now I think we're just dead. Yeah. Wow, what a way to lose a daily, guys. Obviously I went too hard on the on the calling bar. Calling bar was the wrong choice. I don't know, it's Chimera, dude. I think Chimera is the worst modifier ever. This Chimera, just look at what we're dealing with. We got Chimera, which starts out with a fusion of 3 characters, which is trash because there's no synergy at all. Then you've got Diverse, which makes us get a bunch of different cards that we don't want, and then to make it harder, they give us 2 cards. So we're getting a bunch of different color cards, which means you can't build a synergistic deck. We start with a multicolored deck, which means no synergy in our starting deck, and then we only get 2 cards to choose from instead of 3 cards to choose from. It means there's less options, which means there's less growth of deck. I mean, honestly, I think taking Singing Bowl was our death, but if I didn't take Singing Bowl, I was going to lose anyway, because at that point, if I didn't take Calling Bowl, I would have not had the max HP or the max HP or the frail protection anyway. So I would have lost this run regardless, no matter what, and it sucks. It's I've said it before and I'll say it again. Some Slay the Spire runs are just made to be lost, and this is one of those dailies that is just made to trip up about 90% of the player base will lose this daily. I think only people that have either played the daily on an alternative account and know what's happening will win this daily, or people that have watched a video online about what this daily is about, or have looked up some kind of daily guide or something. Those are the only type of people that are going to win this daily, because there's no way that someone that's not played the daily yet or has no idea what's coming can jump into this one. And when also I want to point out again, because I always point this out because it's such a big deal, Chimera keeps showing up with a defect, which is really shit, but Chimera showing up with the Silent or the Ironclad is really good. So it's a little bit of a fucked up situation that Chimera always shows the defect. But that's how it is. That's our 3rd loss of the month. There was nothing to do about that one. That one was a loss before the one even started. For now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Subscribe for more in the future. I'll see you on the next episode of Slay the Spire Daily Challenge Runs.